Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Jashodanandana Braja Janaranjana. Jashodanandana Braja Janaranjana. Yamunatiravana Chari. Yamunatiravana Chari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Kalachanji Radha, Kalachanji Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha, Govinda Radha, Govinda Shri Radhe Jaya. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jai Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami, Bhavatu me Jagannath Swami. Nayana Patagami, Jaya Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jaya Jagannath. Jai Jagannath Swami, Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra. Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva, Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya. Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai. Gauranitai, Jai Gauranitai, Jai Gaurani. Nitai Gauranga Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Jaya, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jagadguru, Srila Prabhupada, Jagadguru, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya. Jaya Patita Pavan, Srila Prabhupada, Patit Pavan, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Patita Pavan. Jaya Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada, Bhakti Vedanta Srila Prabhupada Jaya. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajagacharya Stotrastu Shishimad. His Divine Grace Srila Bhaya Charanarvindam Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Acharya, BBT Founder Acharya. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Guru Brinda Ki Jai. Shri 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 Guru Parampara Ki Jai. Shri Sad Goshai Prabhu Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Brinda Ki Jai. Nam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Brinda Ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shyam Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhana Ki Jai. Jai Shri Snana Yatra Ki Jai. Shri 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 Jagannath Baladeva Subhadra Maharani Ki Jai. Shri Shri Prahlad Nrsingadeva Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Govinda Ji Ki Jai. Shri Shri Chota Radha Govinda Ji Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Kalachanji Ki Jai. Shri Shri Chota Radha Kalachanji Ki Jai. Shri Gaura Bhakta Brinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Glories to you, Srila Prabhupada. So please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakkamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagjatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpa Trubhascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhya Vaishnavebhya Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivas Adigora Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jai Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana ki jai, Shri Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita Yatha Rupa ki jai, Shri Gaura Bhakta Brinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri 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 Jagannath Baladeva Subhadra Maharani ki jai, Shri Snana Yatra ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Kalachanji ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. So today we are celebrating the beginning of what is called Ratha Yatra. Ratha Yatra means it is the time when the Lord rides on a chariot and is pulled by ropes. That chariot is pulled by the ropes, signifying the ropes of love in our heart to a very special place, the place where we can enjoy serving the Lord and becoming truly happy in our lives. And so in that program, it actually starts with a little bit of the story of Lord Jagannath, which I'm going to tell next week because I'm going to focus on another part today. Actually, next week we might not have so much time either because a very important program happening next week, which is Srila Jayapataka Maharaj's Vyasa Puja. Jai, Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki jai. He's actually arriving next week from India, so he'll be actually here in person. So it'll actually be a very, very big program. Probably we'll have 700 or upwards of 1,000 people here. And so that program is very likely going to happen in the park because there will be not enough space to do the program in this temple room or even upstairs in the hall. So actually I'll just introduce the program today about Ratha Yatra, about the appearance of Lord Jagannath. So there was a time in the past, a little over 5,000 years ago, when actually the Lord appeared to a very great personality in Orissa to say that I am actually in the forest and I'm not being worshipped. Please come to the forest and take care of the worship. So he went there and he met this great devotee whose name was Nila Madhava, like that. Let the baby be happy. If the baby is happy outside, let's play with the baby outside. So baby doesn't feel, why am I here? Children should always be happy. Let's just play with the children. Don't worry about us, but play with the children, be happy, let them be happy. This is their time. As they get older, things will happen, and we may not be as happy as we were when we were children. Thank you very much. So what happened is that he went there in the forest and met this amazing deity whose name was Nila Madhava, and worshipped him with great pomp, and he asked him to actually go back and set up this temple in which he would come as the Lord of the universe, Lord Jagannatha, with his elder brother, Lord Baladeva, who is actually the original spiritual master. From him, all the lords appear actually, and the spiritual master therefore represents the Lord. And his sister, whose name was Subhadra, who is none other than Yogamaya, the person who conducts all of the pastimes of Krishna and Balaram, Radha and Krishna. Amazing personality, just an amazing personality. Her name being Subhadra. And so on the altar, on the right-hand side, you see where the pujari is right now, there is Jagannath on the right, on the left, for us on the left is Lord Baladev, in the middle is Subhadra, Mother Subhadra, Subhadra Rani. So he did go, and then he was told how to do this, to find a particular type of a tree, and from that tree the deity was to be carved. And so he found a person who would do the carving, and the only thing was that the person who was going to do the carving said, I need privacy while I'm carving, and so until I finish the carving, please don't come into the room, because if you do, then I'll stop the carving. So the king was very, very anxious to see the deity. So after some number of days, he heard that the chiseling, etc., had stopped. So he thought maybe the deity is ready. So he opened the door, and the deity wasn't quite ready. The deity was in the form that you see him right now. You see them right now. The hands hadn't been completely formed. The feet had not been completely formed. the body had not been complete, the face had not been completely structured, etc. But actually it is a pastime. The Lord always knows what to do. The pastime comes from another pastime where Krishna was in Dwarka. As you know, in Dwarka, Krishna is with his queens. But his greatest love is for his friends in Vrindavan, his parents and friends in Vrindavan, like the gopis, the gopas, and then his parents, his uncles and aunts, grandparents like that, who live in Vrindavan. It's a very, very sweet type of love called Madhurya Rasa. Madhurya means sweet. It's a very sweet type of a relationship with Krishna there. So one day the queens were asking Mother Rohini, who is the mother of Lord Balaram, in their chambers. They were sitting there in their chambers, the door closed, and they were asking about these pastimes that happened in Vrindavan. The queens wanted to know about that because they heard these pastimes were so amazing. And so Mother Rohini was telling them about the pastimes in Vrindavan, and Krishna happened to go past the door, and he heard the name Vrindavan, and he became stunned. Because whenever Krishna is reminded about Vrindavan or his friends in Vrindavan, he becomes very stunned. For him, it gives him so much happiness that he becomes stunned like that. So he put his ear to the door to listen to what Mother Rohini was saying. And as she was talking about it, he became so stunned that his eyes became like saucers. So that's why if you look at his eyes look like saucer eyes. They're really wide open like that. He was just stunned. And his limbs went into his body. So he actually became this form, standing next to the door, listening to, and that's why this form became the form that was finally accepted as the deity form, because this is a very, very amazing form. Because we're in separation from Krishna, and to hear about Krishna, if we also become happy and somewhat stunned with bliss, then that is our greatest fortune. There's no greater fortune than that. If we've achieved that fortune, you've come to the top purpose of life, the topmost achievement in life, and from that we will be transferred to the place where these things actually happen. Here we sort of like practice, but there the real drama happens, and everybody's in complete bliss like that. So then they decided to actually do the bathing ceremony. Whenever the Lord appears, the first ceremony that happens is called the Abhisheka. Abhisheka means the Lord is bathed. So that's like a little bit of a quick update up to here. And then next week we'll be celebrating what is called Gundicha Marjana. Gundicha means that where the Lord is the place of Kurukshetra, and it's like the temple is the place of the Lord. That's Kurukshetra. And then the place is cleaned up very nicely because it will also being transformed to becoming Vrindavan, the place where we are going to pull the Lord to, because the best pastimes happen in Vrindavan. So the Lord is being pulled from Kurukshetra, and in the pastime what had happened was the Lord and the gopis had gone to Kurukshetra to visit Kurukshetra. But when they came to Kurukshetra, the gopis and the gopas and the Vrindavan Vasis realized, wow, this place is not good as our place. So they wanted to take the Lord back home again. So first the place is cleaned up so that our hearts are cleaned. And when our hearts are clean, then we can receive the Lord so nicely in our heart and celebrate the relationship, our relationship at its highest level. So that's called Gundicha Marjana, and we're going to start at around 9 o'clock, straight after breakfast, to actually clean this temple and set it up, and by that process clean our hearts, so that the week after that, when the Ratha Yatra happens, because today there's Snana Yatra, then the Lord goes into what is called Anavasara, which means that he is not going to be seen for the next, it is supposed to be 15 days, but in our case, it's going to be the 15th of April, which is actually like 13 days, or 12 or 13 days from now. So, 13 days from now. So, when we do see him on that day, because we've cleaned our hearts, we'll become so joyful seeing him, like that. And he'll be so joyful to see us. We'll go take him on a procession outside and, do that program, like that. So please do come for Gundicha Marjana, because that'll help you. And some of you may not be able to come for one reason or another, but what you might do is, if you have a temple, or if you have a place where you're staying, or whatever your location is, clean that place up. Do a cleaning of that place. So that signifies, and in your mind, think like you're at the temple and you help cleaning the temple. You're helping clean the temple. Because the temple, you can see there are many pillars, and so over periods of time, dust settles on those pillars, and if you take a cloth over these pillars, you'll notice there's dust settled there. And then of course on the floor and everything. And Lord Gauranga did that when he was here on this planet, and they had like a mountain of dust that they had collected, and that was their, all of their, you might say inebrities or things that were not clean in the heart taken away. Of course, Lord Chaitanya's heart is always clean, but still he wanted to set that example for us. And so, do come next week again in the morning part. And of course, in the evening we'll be celebrating Jagannath, Jayapataka Maharaj's Vyas Puja. Okay, so I'm going to read about Snana Yatra today, so that you know what Snana Yatra is. And I forgot my glasses, so I'm going to use this light here to light up because it helps with the reading. Snana Yatra. The deities of Lord Jagannath, Lord Baladev and Subhadra Devi were established on the day by King Indradyumna, and a bathing ceremony was arranged. So this day is also famous as the appearance of Lord Jagannath. So today is the appearance day, you might say, the birthday, the holy appearance day of Lord Jagannath. So it is said that on the appearance day, the person in Vedic system, whoever birthday it is, gives gifts to everybody else. In the Western system, it's the other way around. Whoever's birthday it is gets gifts. But the Vedic system is we give gifts on that day. So today the Lord will give any gift you want from Him. This is the day to pray to the Lord and ask Him anything you want from Him. The same with Lord Baladev and the same with Mother Subhadra. And I want you to know of the three, Mother Subhadra is the most powerful. She may look like the smallest, she's not. She's the real boss. She is the one who arranges all of the pastimes of Krishna, of Jagannath and Baladev. Krishna, Balaram, Radharani and Krishna, like that. So you can imagine, she's a very powerful person, right? In Jagannath Puri, on the day before Snana Yatra, the images of the three deities are ceremonially brought out from the temple in a procession to the Snana Vedi, which is called the bathing pandal. This special pandal is called the Snana Mandap. The whole process is called Pahandi or Pahandi Vijay. So it brings victory. Vijay means victory, and Pahandi is the place where the Lord is bathed. And you will see when you do the bathing today, the pujari will put the lordships on a stand. That's called the Pahandi Mandal, like that. The Snan Vedi, or the bathing platform, is well decorated with traditional paintings of trees and gardens. You can see from this what the Lord likes, right? The deities are profusely decorated with flowers. One time we were known as actually the flower religion. And the devotees were called the flower people. All kinds of perfumes, such as dhupa, incense, aguru, oils, and so on are then offered. 108 gold vessels are filled with water taken from special wells containing waters from the holy tirthas. Tirthas means places of pastimes. Abhishek, or bathing, is performed with the water, accompanied by chanting of Vedic mantras like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kirtan is done, and the blowing of conch shells. Watching an Abhishek and consuming its remnants is purifying and auspicious. Just by seeing an Abhishek happen, all of our sins are washed away. So keep your eyes peeled when the bathing is going on. Today it's going to go on for a short period, and there's a reason behind it. Because the water that's used is a little cold and the items used are cold, the Lord forms a transcendental sickness. He gets cold, he catches a transcendental cold. So for that reason, the Abhishek is done for a very short period of 15 minutes, because we don't like the Lord getting cold. It doesn't help us. We don't become happy. But the Lord does that, and to heal Him, what He likes to drink a lot is fruit juices and he likes to eat a lot, is sweets. So lots of fruit juices and sweets are offered to him so that he can recover. And we can see when we were babies, we used to love that too, right? We used to like to drink sweet things and eat sweet things. You can see how healing it is. Of course, nowadays we become old, so we might get a little diabetes or something. So we have to be careful how much we do that. But it's very pleasing to the soul. The ceremony itself. After the bath is over, their lordships give their darshan in Hati Vesha. Hati means elephant. Vesha means form. In this unique and attractive form, Lord Jagannath Baldev are dressed as elephants, and Subhadra Devi wears a lotus flower. This pastime is linked to a devotee. Now this tells you how important a devotee is, okay? This pastime is linked to a devotee of Ganesha, whose name was Ganpati Bhatta, who had come to Jagannath Puri to participate in the Snana Yatra festival. But when he saw Lord Jagannath did not have an elephant head, he became very disappointed and left. Now you will see the mercy of Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath, being Paramatma, sitting in everyone's heart, right? Jai Shri Radha Kalachanji ki Jai. It's just the preparation being made so that at 6 o'clock we're going to start. So Lord Jagannath, being Paramatma, or the super soul seated in the heart, immediately understood the desire and the cause of the dissatisfaction of Ganpati Bhatta. Lord Jagannath took the form of a Brahmin. He becomes a Brahmin, and went to Gopinath Bhatta, who had left the temple and was planning to leave Puri. Puri is the city in which the temple appeared. So it says, as a Brahmana, he convinced Ganpati Bhatta to visit the temple in the evening again. Please, just come back one more time. Temple. Just to please his devotee, Lord Jagannath had appeared in this specific form called Hati Vesha. What it means is, when he came back, he saw that Lord Jagannath had an elephant head. Lord Jagannath took the form of Lord Ganesh, who is his own devotee, just to please his devotee's devotee. How kind Lord Jagannath is, right? Because sometimes we have a favorite form of Krishna, or maybe Radharani, or somebody that we're very attracted to. You know, if you become discouraged in seeing him, he will actually show you a form like that. That'll make you feel, oh, my deity is here. Lord Jagannath is my deity. He is my deity. He really likes us a lot. He really loves us a lot. And he is the example of how in the spiritual world, Lord Krishna has one form for each and every one of us. So this is why we should always pray to Lord Jagannath very nicely. And you might notice on the altar, he is the deity to the complete right. So everybody starts from that side, right, from the left, and comes to this side. And the last deity they meet is Lord Jagannath. And even in English there's a saying, right, that we leave the best for last. The best comes last, like that. So the water in the pots is cold because of the hot weather in India at this time. It's very hot. And by the way, Ratha Yatra happens in June in India, around June. So it's very hot. Due to profuse bathing, their lordships get a transcendental fever. This is to give their devotees the opportunity to serve them more intimately. The deities are kept in a special sick room called Ratan Vedi inside the temple. This period is also called Anavasara Kala, meaning improper time for worship. There are many who visit the temple to see Lord Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra Devi regularly. Every single day in India they do that, at the place where the temple is. And for them, their retirement after the bathing ceremony is unbearable. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself felt Lord Jagannath's absence in the temple very much. And there's a very nice verse for that in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 11, text 62, where he says, Snana Yatra dekhi prabhura haile bala sukha, ishvera anavasare paila bala dukha. Upon translation, upon seeing the bathing ceremony of Lord Jagannath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very happy. So that's what we have to become, very happy. But when Lord Jagannath retired after the ceremony, Lord Chaitanya became very unhappy because he could not see him. Close quotes. The word Anavasara is used when Lord Jagannath cannot be seen in the temple. Of course, we put a picture of him because the devotees can't just miss seeing him, so we put some picture up there for him. After the bathing ceremony, Lord Jagannath, Lord Baladev and Lady Subhadra do not appear in the temple for, in our case, 13 days. Thus, for those days, they are not visible to any of the visitors. During Ratha Yatra ceremony, Lord Jagannath once again comes before the public. That's again in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 1, text 122. So this is the Snana Yatra festival. And so, as I said, today we are very fortunate that we are here to observe it. And just as I was coming here, I noticed that it said on the phone that, there is a tornado warning until 11 o'clock. And I said, oh my God. Because some people will not come, right? Because tornadoes, as you all know, are quite treacherous. And if you get caught in a tornado, it's really very nasty. So naturally, people stay home to keep themselves in shelter, and that's what they're advised to do. It's the right thing to do. And it's just that, I felt like, wow, this was the day when they would have had the opportunity to get some special blessings. So, this is why, of course, this is being broadcast. People can see this online, I'm saying this. So if you're at home and you didn't come, please don't feel you're missing anything. Know that the Lord is making you feel more absence from Him. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. And actually just from home, take part in the ceremony. The kirtan will happen. We'll have a short kirtan for 15 minutes starting at 6 o'clock. And then we make some announcements. And then we'll start the larger kirtan that will continue until around 7 o'clock. And after that, the feast will be served out. So just be part of the ceremony and mentally do the service at home of being in front of the Lord, praying to the Lord. And by the way, Krishna in the Bhagavatam explains that if you worship Him mentally, that is greater than worshipping Him physically. Now, you might think, well, that's pretty good. If I can just worship Him mentally, why go to the temple? Why do any arti to the Lord? I'll just do it all in my mind. Any of you tried mental worship? Put your hands up. Tried mental worship. Okay. And what did you find? It's not easy, right? The mind swings. It goes somewhere. Imagine you're doing arti and suddenly you just drop the arti. And then you start speaking some nonsense. And then you forgot there was an arti going on. And then you realize, wow, it fell down. So you say, ding! If I was there, I would say, dig. Remind me of a very wonderful devotee. But then some expletive comes out of the mouth, right? What is that service? That's actually offensive service. Have you ever noticed the pujari doing arti on the altar? Do you see him stopping, dropping the utensils, cursing the utensil, turning around to everybody and say, what are you guys doing? Do you ever see him doing that? Never. He's attentive. He's paying attention. So doing it in the mind is not easy. Don't think just because Krishna said you can do it in your mind, it is therefore very easy. It's not. You have to really focus. Your mind shouldn't go anywhere while it is happening. That's not an easy thing to do. When he was asked, when he said this, and Arjuna was with him, Arjuna said to him, it's easier, Krishna, for me to catch the wind with my hands than to do that type of worship. That's what Arjuna said. And Arjuna was a very powerful person. You know how powerful Arjuna was? When he's sleeping, his body is chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Now you try to find out Catch anybody sleeping and see if that body is chanting Hare Krishna. If you find anybody, please come and let me know. But that is a very, 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 and I have to keep saying that for a million years, advanced devotee of Krishna. And that very, very, very millions of years later, advanced devotee of Krishna said, I can catch the wind with my hand. But serving you in the mind? Sorry, Krishna. Not possible. Okay, but there's an exception. The exception is if some circumstance stops you. Like say for example, God forbid, you're put in prison. And now you can't come to the temple, cook prasadam, offer it to the Lord, then please do it in your mind. The Lord will accept it even though it's interrupted. Because better something than nothing. So in that sense, mental worship is very good. And we should learn to do mental worship, by the way. Try, even though it fails. Try. Because as you try, your mind will settle. Your mind will become better at doing it. Because there is one time when you're going to have to do it. Anybody think what time that is? Sorry? Somebody said it, huh? When you're dying. When you're dying, you're not going to be able to get up and do a puja to the Lord, make some nice bhoga, offer it. You're not going to be able to do that, right? You can only do whatever your mind is able to do at that time. So doing that during your lifetime gives you practice so that you can do it at the end of life. So today, for those of us who have not been able to come and are seeing this on YouTube or our Facebook page, my advice to you is do it from home. Do it from, the Lord will accept it. Most particularly, please pray to the Lord and ask the Lord for some help so that we can become strong devotees. It is only the devotees who are really happy, and of course the materialists. Two groups can be happy, the devotee or the materialist, but not the guys hanging in the middle. Not the ones hanging in the middle. Either be a Las Vegas person or be a Vrindavan person. Make a choice. Don't be like the Dhobika Kutta. Dhobika Kutta, Dhobi means the washerman's dog. The washerman's dog is happy at home and at the place where the bathing ghat is, where the place where they, near the river where they worship, where they wash the clothes. Because the master is there, so the dog can be satisfied. I'll be okay, the master is there. If somebody tries to do anything, the master will look after me. He'll give me food, he'll take care of me. Home, same thing. But in the middle, everybody's throwing sticks and stones at him. The guy is very, very troubled. So we should never hang around in the middle. One side or the other side. My recommendation is, please be on the other side in Vrindavan, because when you leave your body, then you don't have to come back to this nonsense world. So today is that wonderful day on which we can actually feel these things in our heart, in the association of devotees, and everybody at home, don't think you're alone. You're also with the devotees, because the Lord knows. The Lord is the one who said there will be a tornado warning today. They say not a blade of grass moves without the Lord's will. Do you think that tornado warning happened without the Lord's will? No. This is just to give the devotees some little more challenge. Because the devotees cooked all this nice food, not everybody came to eat. And now they're going to get a little chastised for cooking too much by somebody. Probably not, but sometimes they do. Or they feel unhappy. We cooked so much and they didn't eat. So those of you who have come, please eat 2 times or 3 times. So, nobody has to throw any food away. But the idea is, there's nothing stops Krishna consciousness. This is the first instruction that was given to Srila Prabhupada. And it changed his life. It changed his life. Before that, he was not really interested in Krishna consciousness according to our system. He wasn't. He was a nice devotee, but he was not into Gaudiya Vaishnavism. But when he heard this instruction, that nothing stops Krishna consciousness, he realized, wow, now I can see Krishna face to face if I become Krishna conscious. So please understand that nothing, nobody, no situation, no circumstance, no place, no time, no person can stop Krishna consciousness. We're so fortunate, right? Everything else can be stopped by one of these 4, combination of 4, but not Krishna consciousness. So always carry this message in your heart. Be very happy that you became devotees, that you've come to learn about this process and pursue this process. And most importantly, share this with others. Please, people are really asking for this information. More and more people love to hear this and are becoming very happy hearing this, because there's so many issues going on right now, so many problems, war, recession, disease, you name it. It seems like a whole line of issues that lined up in the material world and causing so many issues. People don't want to go to work now. 50% of America, when polled, said, we don't want to work, we'll resign. Can you imagine that? Never in the history of this world that many people suddenly just want to not go to work. And even people, they say 5% of the people said that they were happy with their work. I have a niece, she really loves her work. She told her boss that boss told her come 2 days in person. She said, I will, but if you ask me to come 3 days, I'm not coming. Even a happy person is saying to the boss, I don't want to go to work every day. You see what I'm saying? She's happy to work from home, but not at work. So many issues happening like this. People are wondering why all these types of things are happening. If we are Krishna conscious, clarity comes to us, right? And then we're able to do things in a way we feel a little peaceful. Because when you're peaceful, you can become happy. If you're not peaceful, how are you going to be happy? All right, so thank you all very much. The curtains are about to open at 6, as I said, and we'll do kirtan for 15 minutes. Yes. Somebody's car? Oh, Guru Maharaj's flight time. See you in. Yeah, that'll do the announcements time. I'll say it. Thank you. All right, so Prabhuji, you can lead kirtan, right? And we'll do it standing up, and when we start, but do it only for 15 minutes, okay? Yeah, stand up, and so after 15 minutes, the curtains will close. At that time, I'll make some announcements, and then we'll start kirtan again. Okay, just letting you know. Anybody has any questions or anything you'd like to ask while we have a few minutes before the curtains open? Any concerns, doubts in your hearts? You're all happy? Yes? Okay, if we're happy, let's put our hands up and chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This really pleases Lord Jagannath, Lord Baladev and Lady Subhadra. Now they want to appear. They want to meet us all. They want to say, wow, they chanted Hare Krishna so nicely. We want to be with them. Open the curtain. Let's see them. And we want to see them. Of course, they can see past the curtain, but they know we can't see past the curtain. But they're thinking about us. They're thinking like that. So the curtains will open, and they'll be greeted by a kirtan. So we'll start the kirtan anyway, even before the curtain opens, okay? So let's start. Hare Krishna. Now to 6:15. No, they're just about to start now. Just start. Let's start.
With Hare Krishna? Or
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Ramo Ramo Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
What's the next one? Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Nita Gora Hari Bol Nita Gora Hari Bol Nita Gora Hari Bol Nita Gora Hari Bol Nita Gora Hari Bol
Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Jai Shri Snana Yatra Ki Jai Shri Snana Yatra Mahotsava Ki Jai Shri Snana Yatra Mahotsava Ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajakacharya Stotarastha Shri Shrimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhaya Charanarvindam Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Radha Kalachanji Ki Jai Shri Jagannath Baladeva Subhadra Maharani Ki Jai Shri Prahlad Nrsingadeva Ki Jai Shri Chota Radha Govindaji Ki Jai Shri Radha Govindaji Ki Jai Shri Chota Radha Kalachanji Ki Jai Shri Panchatattva Ki Jai Shri Gaur Nitai Ki Jai Shri Radha Kalachanji Ki Jai Shri Radha Kalachanji Dham Ki Jai Shri Radha Kalachanji Dham Gaura Bhakta Brinda Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada. Okay, so I'm going to do a